And welcome back, folks. Of course, again, phenomenal people passing through here at Gayelle. As usual, you know, we always try to keep it inspirational, educational, and informational here every single day. And we want to thank you for sticking and staying with us. And at this point in time, I want to welcome two guys from Aura Tech. It's a could I say technology solutions company, of course, and we want to welcome Anil Ramlochan and Travis Maiku. Good afternoon and welcome, guys. And tell us a little bit more about yourself. I know you are the CEO of the company, Anil. So tell us a little bit more about yourself and the backdrop as to how you got involved in terms of technology solutions.
So from a young age, I actually was into technology. I probably didn't know it, but I always gravitated, my parents tell me, to the more technical aspects of everything. They buy me a toy car, I break it down, figure out how it works and put it together.
Really?
Yeah. So coming out of UE, I worked a few years in the local market in software development. Pretty soon, myself and a couple of the other guys I used to work with locally, we decided to work in the US market a lot, where we service clients from the US, Germany, did some really awesome technology products. Some of them we've done work for, like WebMD, some big names in the US and whatnot. And around 2009, 2010, we wanted to come back and bring what we learned in the international global market back to Trinidad. I mean, all of us are Trinis, and we're very proud of where we came from.
Correct.
But especially at the time, technology was still pretty low, especially when it comes to software development. So we came back with that idea in mind, and that's how our tech solution was built. We then decided, you know what, let's start looking for areas where we see problems that local people are facing when it comes to business, when it comes to individuals, and figure out how technology and software could fix that. And we worked on projects ranging from carnival-related stuff to music-related stuff to finance. We have a lot of finance companies in our client list, oil and gas and whatnot. And the thing that we were able to deliver is where the guys that bring the awesome, innovative spirit to any solution we provide. And our clients benefit from that. They've looked at us and said, you know what, this is things I would never think about doing. I didn't think technology could do this, because everyone I speak to gives me a laundry list of things that they could do. Whereas they came to us, we were like, well, we could do whatever you probably need, but we need to figure out what you're trying to accomplish.
And what year did actually you launch this?
This was 2010, we launched our tech solutions, and we sort of built ahead in 2012 when we started servicing some of the more larger clients, because we were building like some platforms, software platforms. So 2012 was when we started pushing them out.
You mentioned earlier that when you came back to Trinidad, you found that that part of the industry in terms of solutions, being solution-oriented for technology, it was a problem. When people having problems with software design and all this different stuff. Yeah. Why would you think that happened in Trinidad at that point in time?
So a lot of the initial clients we had and people we know in business, they always complaining about, well, they're using Peachtree. Peachtree does this well, but then for that we have to do all these things. And when the server goes down, they lose the whole day information.
Yeah. And then start all over again.
Yeah. And it was very local culture that was playing a part. Now, Peachtree is, for example, I don't mean to pick on Peachtree, but like international software is designed for international markets. And because of a unique local culture and Caribbean culture by extension, we tend to do business differently. And because of that, a lot of the software that we get from the US and that sort of stuff simply doesn't solve all the
problems. Because again, it's like you're reading American books.
Exactly.
To solve American problems, and you come back to Trinidad, you can't apply it. Exactly.
And what we did is basically built everything from the ground up. Which
that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
And so tell us something, Travis, how do you fit into the whole scheme of things at Aura Tech?
Well, what I wanted to talk a lot about today was the culture and the kind of experience that I, as an employee, or I say employee, but we are all, we adopt a flat organizational structure in Aura Tech.
So your organizational structure actually has everyone around the table?
Yeah, when we refer to team, we mean Team Aura Tech, everything. Okay. Well, Team Awesome.
Team Aura Tech. You call it Team what?
Team Awesome.
Team Awesome. Very good.
Yeah, so I've been with Aura Tech a little bit over 2 years now. And well, prior to Aura Tech, I've worked in a number of sectors in Trinidad. And the experience that I've had in Oratech these 2 years has been a kind of growth that I've never experienced anywhere else. The culture of Oratech is pushing the employees or the members, the team members, to empower yourself basically. And they would talk to me and say, Travis, what do you want to do? What are you interested in? And I always like being a business analyst and that kind of thing. I want to meet with clients and help them, and that was the stuff that I liked in school. And well, that's what I'm doing today. Yeah. So I don't think I could have experienced that kind of growth so quickly in any other company.
And so you actually enjoy what you do even more.
Yeah, great deal.
And you give your best.
Yep.
Where did that philosophy come from actually in terms of?
Well, so yeah, when analyzing why technology was not doing what we think it would do by now in the local and Caribbean market, we realized, like, especially brilliant young people, they like a certain culture to pull that out of them. And our experience was with a US company called Medulan, that we worked for when we were in the US and whatnot, and we saw a different culture dealing with tech. And we experienced under that sort of culture and the ability that our ideas made sense to them. Right. We were allowed to we were basically running the company. We were doing awesome stuff, and when we look back, we were given 150% without complaining about the work or crime. And people complain about ethics, work ethics, and locally and stuff like that, but it is that sort of training. When you become passionate about something or allowed to become passionate about it with a company, you tend to give your best, and the company benefits from it, and you benefit personally from it. So we've been trying to build that sort of culture locally. Even our partner companies that we work with, we give them an inside scoop of how we do things. So we have a lot of smaller tech companies that work with us as well, and they've been trying to do what we do as well. And we don't see it as competition, we see it as accomplishing our vision locally, because our vision is that sort of culture and with local companies, because more than just Oratech and the business that we do, it's about changing locally and Caribbean the way people look at tech. We want people to see us as not a tech consumer alone, but a tech producer. All our stuff, technology stuff, has been produced locally. It competes with Microsoft, for example, locally. We've been doing some pretty cool stuff that a lot of people think that you can't do locally. We have an entire automation platform that we're trying to get patented right now. Wow. And it is patentable. We've been in talks with the local patent office and the US patent office about it. And that's happening in Trinidad. We are as far as we know, for our size, we're the only company that is Apple MFI certified, which allows us to integrate with Apple products using Siri, HomeKit, and those nice pieces of technology. And a lot of the guys in the initial phase thought we couldn't do that stuff. But 2 years later, when we first started researching and developing it, we're doing it as well. Wow. And I think what we're trying to break is the glass box. People talk about a glass ceiling. There's a glass box in Trinidad, where we think we are in here, and you can't go outside of the glass box. Stuff could come from the outside, but it can't go out, especially when it comes to technology. We are trying to break that locally and hopefully doing a good job of it too.
Really? And so some of the companies that you would have actually aligned yourself with, who are they and what would they say if you was to ask them about Oratech? What would they actually say? What has been the feedback? What has been the feedback from these companies?
Well, we have quite a list. We talk about like Plant Solutions, we've done work for Qualifier, we've done work for Well Services. It's a pretty big list, but I'll just pick those names. CMR as well. And like the feedback we get from them, that we are awesome. We go above and beyond.
They actually give you back what you look to. Yeah. Because sometimes if you don't use probably a tagline or tag, a word that everybody could connect with. Yeah. You understand? Because really, I'm been a part of companies where they would use one word to explain the experience they want people to have. Yeah. And when they use that word internally, what happens is that when you ask them what was the experience, they give them back the word that you. Yeah. It's so awesome how that works. But tell me something in terms of getting into the space of trying to, let's say, transform the thinking. How hard has it been for you to get people to move from one way of thinking to embrace this new technological move?
That has been an uphill struggle. To be honest, it's something we were talking about before the interview, because So like part of it's a multi-pronged problem.
Right.
And a big part of it is, again, our society is now getting into technology and understanding how technology could really affect your business and your life. Right. And there's a few visible things that we've been doing to sort of go through that space and accomplish that vision. One is the culture, one is the products that we build local based, but a big part of it, we also invest a large part of our budget yearly in a tech event that we host. Right. Now the event isn't about selling Orotech's product. The event is solely about educating the guys who come in about using technology and locally developed technology at that.
What is it called?
The Connect event. Connect event.
E-Connect.
The Connect.
The Connect.
Yes.
Okay.
And we host that yearly, and we've been pretty proud of it. Every year we get a little bit bigger and bigger. And you know, at the beginning, we sat down at a table and I was like, is this really wasted money? And then I was like, at the end of it, no. Part of our vision is to help our people start thinking along the lines that we've been thinking along for so long. And we've really seen the event help with that sort of stuff. And that's one of the visible ways that we've been accomplishing it. The other is we've been funding, as I said earlier, a research and development department. And again, it is about finding new things that we could work on, new things that we could develop. And this is done outside of work time. Really? So which shows the passion of our team. We do that on Saturdays, Sundays, sometimes Friday nights. You know, while everybody else is sleeping, doing what they're doing. We there doing what we love, which is technology, and trying to figure out what's the next thing that could put Trinidad on the map, or the Caribbean. You know?
No problem. And Travis, so tell us, one of the most difficult things that you would have had to deal with in terms of providing business solutions to your clientele when you're there?
It's just getting guys to believe in this Trinidadian company that we could deliver something that's on par or even surpassing these US software solutions. But I've been this is a new thing for me, but I have been able to convince a number of our clients and they've made the switch and they've been loving it so far.
Is there a comparison, or should I say like a difference between how we stand out against the rest of the world where this is concerned in terms of applying these solutions?
I would say passion. The amount of passion we put into delivering our solutions, I don't think there's any other company that can give you the passion that we're going to give you.
Really?
Yeah.
And it works for Orotech.
Yeah.
So from the word go where Orotech gets involved, the clients calls you guys into to actually embrace the solutions. What do you first do, and then how do you take them through to the end product of the whole thing?
So one of the things we have, and so it creates an initial concern with clients, is we approach sales a whole lot different to most of the guys. We don't want to come and sell you a list of items. We want to know about your business. Our first conversation isn't about what we could do. It's about what you are doing and what you want to accomplish. And when we go through that, that helps us figure out what we could actually offer you. We have, I wouldn't say clients, people that weren't clients that came to us, but they shout our names going on the road, because all we told them was, this thing isn't for you. What you want to accomplish, you could download this particular thing and I'll fix your problems one time. Okay. Because it's not about sales, it's about making our name stand for something, and stands for quality and a company that's trying to help you. Whether it's our products or something else that makes sense.
And which booth are you located down here at the TIC?
It's P8.
Booth?
P8.
P8?
Yeah, it's right in the back there.
Oh, P8, yeah. Good. And where can it be found actually? Where is your office?
So our new office, because we moved, is south in Dow Village.
Right.
Yeah, we're located in Dow Village. We recently moved there to a bigger space because we can outgrow our last office. You can reach me at 299-4277 or info@orotech.tt.com.
Info@orotech.
orotech.tt.com.
tt.com. And so you're actually growing now into wide and broadening your horizons, I should say, and taking people where they have never gone before in technology. I say I give them something more. I guess some
new frontier
to take. Yeah, new frontier. Probably my visa for 2017. And so, guys, we really want to thank you for coming through and spending this quality time with us here on Day Prime. And we want to wish you guys all the very best. Thanks again for being here with us.
No problem.
And with that, We take a break again, folks. We want to thank you again. So hold on, don't go anywhere. The prank continue after these messages. Thanks again, guys.